Welcome back, folks. For those who aren't following, this is just on the heels of a repair of this area. And I got to a certain point. I put in a multi-state traffic light here, which was good for this traffic, good for that traffic too. But for that traffic there that's waiting there, the folks that need to do a right-hand turn, look at all the other traffic just blow by the right-hand turners. That lane is so slow. This poor guy is going to take what? I thought it was 3 lights, but he started way back there. It's probably going to take him 4 traffic lights to get across to the intersection, or to be able to do a right-hand turn himself. So I needed a little bit of time to mull that over. Right? How am I going to deal with that? Because I don't really want to play with that arc too much. I mean, I like the interchange itself. I just got to make something. I got to make it work for me or for here. So I distract myself by looking at this property and wanting to use the property a little bit more. Right? Put buildings in there or situate it so that it looked like they belong. Except those, I want to dezone that road. Because that little 4x4, I want all the buildings on that little laneway. Alright, so take that side out. Now, does that mean zone? Huh. Didn't do anything. It took the zones away from the outside. So the box means that's where the zones are removed. Okay. So if you got the box, that's what's going to be changing or taken out. I know I always get so confused on this. To me, it's like it's never the same thing twice. Somebody just described, oh, it all depends on which way you laid the road. It's like, okay. All right. Well, pay attention next time if it's just me not remembering or what have you. What I want is a couple of 4x4s in here, and then fill the land in. Right. Put a little, just a store there, possibly. But the problem I'm going to have is with terrain. See, because that's not a 4x4. That's a 2x3, 2x4. Yeah, 2x3. The other one's a 2x3 as well. So they didn't go out to the end. And I think it's because that needs to be take the zones out of that. But no. It is definitely the terrain. So, I think the only thing we can do here is pull out the excavator and level this out, because it doesn't seem, I can't see me making anything look the way I want to out of that. So yeah, let's go to landscaping, pull out the Levenator. I always got to, yeah, just one of those things I got to do all the time. So we need, instead of a fuzzy, there we go, solid circle. Shrink her down. That should be good enough. There, reduce the power, because, yeah, the slower the power, the better I am with it, really. Did we adjust? It looked like we adjusted. Let's drag in here and try to see how much of the land we can actually get back. Can we? Oh yeah, that's elevated. That's interesting, because one of the ways I want to try to see to fix this right-hand turn problem is bring in a ramp from somewhere else and attach it to that somehow, to that ramp. But for now, let's throw a street in here. Where, because that kind of looks, that's about as flat as that's going to get, really. Why? Oh, because I'm using pathways. Oh, no. Here, let me see. Why won't that work? I stretched it out. Is it something with move it? Because at this point, I don't realize that I'm stuck on pathways. It's like, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I needed. Yeah, that's what I needed. Uh-huh. Okay, well, I want to put zones on that. How come they won't be put zones on it? What's going on? So I'm going to try to wiggle it, make it default again. No zones. It won't zone itself. What's going on? I do eventually realize that I wasn't on road. It's like, yeah, I can't update that. Why? Oh, because it's not a road? I do clue in. Takes me a while, though. It's like I can affect that, but I can't affect that. Tick tock, tick tock. There we go. I really thought I was on laneway. Well, they're about the same size, right? In my defense. But I don't want lanes coming off, or don't want zones coming off the 6 lane. So, the boxed area means, okay, this is where they're removing them from. That worked there. Didn't work there, though. See? That's what I mean. Why wouldn't it work there? What did I do wrong? Do we got it now? No, now we don't have zones on the other side. No. No, no, no. And I can't just switch it over. I got to go through the gambit. All right, now... Did I just give up? I think I did. I think I said, okay, the heck with it. I'm done with this. Put a 4x4 there, 4x4 there. That leaves me a 3x4. That's still a good lot. Over here, I think I got a 2x2. While we're waiting for a zone or two to kick in there and do something, throw down a couple of trees. And as I'm putting down the trees, I'm trying to think, what would I need to do in order to connect to that on-ramp and not from there, right? Like a second access to it. Oh, isn't pollution lovely? Call that autumn corner. I know it's pretty much half dead corner, but autumn corner works for me. See, look at that. Traffic just... Oh, wait. Oh, I put a traffic light there. Yeah, got to take that out when I realize. Not enough customers. Well, then I think I should just like de-zone that one. So yeah, we go through and de-zone just a couple of things here and there. Nothing big, just kind of wasting time until these things come in. What do we got there? A gas station on the corner. Well, that's kind of ideal, really. So we're going to keep that for now, until something better comes along. A department store of some kind. Put Put you down there. Do I even dare? Do I go 3 deep? Or do I just go 3 wide? Okay, that should work, really, I hope. Might need a retaining wall. Look how messy that is. My goodness. That's what happens when you change roads with Move It and all. You gotta go back and do some cleanup afterwards, for sure. Because this kind of stuff, that's gotta go. There we are. What is that down there? Is that another gas station? Drugstore? Well, that's a little wrong. But I kind of like that retro look. I like that. One's an SO, one's an Exxon, which are pretty much the same thing. So, Pop Shop. Huh. Haven't seen one of those in ages. That's a Canadian thing. Oh. I think I'm going to let that one go. I'm going to keep that one there. Take you off, let you upgrade into something else possibly. But there we go. Just tucked in there. A couple of commercial lots. I think, in my opinion, they look better that way than they did the other way. But now we got segmented problems to deal with, and I think a traffic light. The segmented problem, well, I guess we'll deal with that when we get there. You know what I mean? Okay. Now, to deal with that right-hand turn. Till the next one, folks. Ciao for now and have fun.